What? What? Oh my god, you guys. That's what you guys do now. That's what I'm trying to do. Oh, my breakout box is freaking out. Hold on. Oh god. No signal. No signal. Are you back? Man, the audio on this fucking breakout box always breaks. I don't know why. Until I reboot it. I gotta reboot it. I voted. Did you vote? Let me see. I voted. So where? I voted. Make sure you vote if today is your day for voting. I'm gonna play back on my Rimworld save that I was on yesterday. Let's see here. Load game. Oh my god, look how many there are. And they're all out of date. Oh my god. Deleting save games is definitely like top tier streaming material, don't you think? I think it is. Yesterday I was ranting further after I stopped playing. I was ranting further about reaction cuts, and so I had to make a reaction cut. It's not like, oh my god, guys, reaction cut. I can't believe what you said. Yeah, anyways, I'm over that. Probably not actually. I don't really get over stuff very easily. All right, so here's where we are, which is not very far. We had a diversion with our base because this all ended up being open, so we had to move the whole plan backwards. We've just rescued. We've just rescued this guy, Mickey. We just had to reconvert Rego. I don't know if you remember. He went over to the. He wanted to run away because he didn't like us. But he's back now, so that's good. And that's about it. I think we're just at the phase where we're doing electricity. Yeah, so it's been a cold winter. Food is running very low, so we're gonna have to do some more hunting. Let's see. We got a dead alpaca in here. Let's see. Is there any wildlife available? I don't like killing things that fight back because this game doesn't seem to understand what a percentage chance is, does it? Like guinea pigs. That sounds good. Would you eat a guinea pig? I don't think I'd eat a guinea pig. I don't think I would eat it. I guess if I was starving to death. So I haven't done anything royalty related. Like I haven't used a single quest or feature or whatever. I will I someday, maybe, perhaps. Oh my god, will I? Yeah, I'm never gonna give that up. I should stop doing it, but it's too funny to me. Also, I'm trying to check to see if my light is pointed correctly. Because looking at it, it looks like it's a little off kilter. Wait, no, that's the camera. Reach it. Oh, I can't reach it. Yeah. Kill a bunch of harmless animals, guys. That's good. And then butcher them and eat them for food. Mmm, delicious animals. Alright, so I'm gonna not destroy these for once. Normally I would turn them back into bricks, but we want people to go eat in the marble room here now, which is the official dining room of this base, of Regotopia. Man, how can we let Rego go when he's like the man? My sound just bit it there. I wonder if it bit it on stream. This breakout box is giving me a day. It's giving me a day. So I went to vote today. I got text by the Sanders campaign at 8:54 this morning, being like, "Are you gonna go vote today? Do you need to know where your polling place is?" And it's like, fuck yeah, I know where my polling place is. You know why? Because I'm a responsible citizen. It's like the first thing I learned when I moved here was, when do we vote and where? Like, what the fuck? How dare you ask me that question? I don't know. I think the Sanders campaign's like expecting that, you know, they're texting young people instead of old people like myself. But I'm an old man. I'm very old. I have a walker. I don't have a walker. I have a Walker Texas Ranger lunchbox. No, not really. That guy's a bit of a D-bag. Just saying. So we're smoothing walls. Why are we smoothing walls? Because those walls are going to have electricity in them. I wonder if they've reduced the short outs yet. Probably not. We're going to temporarily put a torch there. How are we doing on food today now? Didn't go up at all. If anything, might have gone down. Man, you know, if I tell them to hunt these ibexes, they're just gonna get killed by the ibexes. I'd rather eat rat meat. Yeah, okay, well, we're gonna try these wild boars because I noticed they were like right here. Yeah. So at least they'll be able to run away quickly. Oh. Delicious beverage. It's not strong enough though. It's just water. It's just water. That's lying. It's just water. Not a strong beverage at all. Oh yeah, I haven't done anything like business like this morning. Let's see. I got up, heated up some leftover pizza for the wife and I. Took a shower. Walked over to where we voted. Then walked to the plant store. Got a few plants. Got a plant. Got some plastic covers for my seedlings. I got some jalapeno seedlings in some clay pots, and their soil temp's a little low. So I got some plastic covers for them. And Prairie Dog failed when making a stool. I mean, a stool is just a pile of bricks. And then I came here. I took the trash bag out because it smelled. And I came here and that's it. So I haven't even looked at Twitter. What's on Twitter? Arlo White is joining the Chicago Fire. Let's go Fire. Broadcast team during the Premier League offseason. So not until June and only until the beginning of August. So it's like 2 months. Okay. There's some guys working for WGN. Is that a big news? Is that a big news? Can you line? Man, it's so difficult to stay ahead of the food thing when people are literally eating raw meat instead of waiting. You can come in here. Oh, really? Oh, dear. Butcher that shit. That way everyone can come eat raw meat in the morning. I could, like, create a freezer zone that excludes everyone now, but then no one would eat because there would be no meals there. I don't know. I mean, we're starving. It's the 14th of December, which is positive, but we're going to have to hunt a bunch more today as well. So we're not going to get anything done. The alpacas? No. Ibexes it is. Ibexes and raccoon meat. Oh, and that rat. Oh, we'll go for this squirrel too. See, one of them's eating raw meat. Problem is, my hunters and constructors are the same thing, and trust me, that makes sense. But in the summer, though, it makes sense. In the winter, it just means that the farmers don't do dick. Like, hey, donkeys. I like donkeys. Like, I'm a big fan of donkeys. You like donkeys? We could start a donkey fan club. So there was a tornado in Nashville. I saw that. The reason I saw that is I saw a footballer who used to play for the Chicago Fire, whose house got fucked up. Poor guy. Poor fellow. Let's see. Did anything else interesting happen overnight? I don't know. pizza coronavirus. Man, so apparently I bought some plane tickets and I bought some plane tickets like back in December. I mean, I'm gonna go look at Kayak real quick and see if the plane tickets I bought have dropped in price. No. No, they're about the same. In fact, if anything, they're slightly more expensive. Yeah, they've actually gone up. That's interesting. People are like, lots of cheap flights. So where? In Italy, maybe. To Italy. I could fly to Venice and take the train to Vienna. God, Venice. Do I look like some sort of plebeian? Venice. Lol, no. Yeah. It just holds no appeal to me, you know. If we don't have 10 meals in here, people will come eat raw meat. And it takes more raw meat to satisfy you than cooked meat. Paleo what? So you should definitely only eat cooked meat. Leopard and mule. So we kill all those animals I told you to kill? Yep. Yep. Oh, there's some gazelles. The alpacas. Yep. Gazelles. My favorite kind of deer is a gazelle. Look at these farmers. Fucking farmers. Is it warm enough? Not quite, but we are going to unlock these. So I don't forget to do it later when it actually is warm enough. La joke. La joke. La joke. Ah, great. So I feel like I'm a little low. Let me go up a little higher. Hello? Yeah. Alright, that's better. I think that's better, don't you? I'm a little bit higher now. Oh man. Oh, the screen. Oh man, why would you sit on the worst stool in here? You gotta have double doors. At the same time, it clearly slows them down. So you gotta have like automatic double doors ASAP, which is a technology in its own. And did we kill all those gazelles? No, there's some out there still. Oh, there's yaks now. New animals. New animals. Oh god. You don't fuck with squirrels, man. I had a squirrel attack me in real life once. Right for my throat. Climbed down from a tree, like latched onto me. It was not pretty. I almost died. I almost died to a squirrel. Can you believe that? Can you? Don't believe it. That's bullshit. Why would you believe that? That's like a really dumb thing to believe. Neg 5. Where are you going? Shooting the gazelle. Don't get in the way, donkeys. I don't want to hurt you. I like you guys. It's carnated burrow. I'm a fan of donkeys. Have you ever met a donkey? They're like endearingly stubborn. Like you push them and they're just like. Actually, I think my dog has a lot in common with donkeys. It just feels really inefficient what you're doing there. Why is it 11 in there and 0 in here? Whatever. Let's put down a stool. How warm is it? 5C. It's the 1st of April, May. My chair's gotten particularly squeaky. It's not old enough to be squeaky, but can you hear it? Fucking hate it. Look at this efficient wall work here. Man, so you just can't even stay ahead, man. You just can't do it. I'm gonna have to move that too. It's still too cold, huh, guys? Soil temp's too low. How's there till soil here? Mine till there. Royal Tribute Collector. Where are they? I mean, I don't really think I have anything to give you. What do they want? Gold? Sorry. I have 0 gold, buddy. I'd give you like a little bit if I had it. But I got none. I know. I will program the game to make it so dark that you can't see. Yeah, so playing game is not possible, right? Yeah. I don't know why Tynan Sylvester is German now. Or is that German or Swedish? It's one of those. It's one of those. Yeah, high priority to work in the vents. We go into the vents and we smooth the vent spots. Now duster's on, guys. A lot of clothes. You sure you guys don't want some furniture? I got some fine granite tables for sale. Let's see, is there any gold? Oh, yeah. Any gold around? Invisible gold? I don't think so. I'm looking. Emeralds. Whoa. What are those? What is that? A yak. Oh, man, that's some badass looking yaks. Oh good, it's so dark I can't see again. Awesome. Aha, gold. Maybe somebody will get out there before the tax collectors. No, they're already gone. They're already gone. They're gone. Oh my God, the Royals are going to think I don't support them, which I. Yeah. Game's not really meaningful to me yet at this point. So, where did I get all that stuff? Oh, it fell from the sky. Man, let me pop out of here real quick. Workshop. Brightness. Changes ambient levels during. Yes. Okay, holy shit, I'm doing that right now. Alright, close. Back into the game here. Save and quit to the ass. Well, I should have gone to the menu because I gotta reload the mods. Steam is re-downloading every mod I have. I gotta turn on the mods. I now pronounce all acronyms, so it's ass. Oh my god. I already can tell this is gonna be so much better just knowing this mod exists. Load anyway. Rimworld's like, hey, you know this mod that doesn't have anything to do with gameplay? Is it actually better? Maybe slightly? Oh, here we go. Oh, I'm liking it already. Let's see. Let's go with 12. Cause holy shit. Yeah, that's way better for me. Like about 50 billion times better. Of course, it's not nighttime right now, but you get the idea. 50 billion. Ah. I'm gonna have to look over here. Okay, how about this guy? Camo, green, and leopard have bows. Nobody gonna pick that up. I don't like having to manually hunt. I think it's a fucking pain in the ass. But we're gonna starve if I don't, so. Still too cold, huh? So 300 some. You know, somebody's in love with Lionkai. Did you see that? There was like a heart. Heart. Hexo. Ox. How do you pronounce XO? So, I think. Lionkai went on a sad wander. All the food is down though, so somebody's got to cook until they drop. It's somehow 16 degrees in this double-walled room, but the vent is 11. Is that a harpsichord? It's a harpsichord. I fucking hate the harpsichord. Harpsichords killed my family. It's funny to me. It won't be funny to anyone else. It's not like anyone else watches, so it doesn't matter. But if it's funny to me, at least that's funny, right? Right? It's funny like, should the priest be touching me there funny? Yeah, the priest should not be touching me there. Don't forget to vote. Deer has almost gotten us up to enough food to not die during one day. It's the 4th of April, May. Done some sketchy sort of planning. Oh, we did finish the initial wire path. That's good. So I think we need to get a couple rooms done. Obnoxiously loud guitar noise. It's fine. I looked at the sound levels. I don't care for the weird ambient lyrics though. Oh my god. Well, hey, look, food. Oh, fuck though. Fuck. Run, camel, run! Man, is there anything worse than a buffalo just like headbutting you over and over again? I don't know. Probably not. Were there any other buffaloes going nuts? This guy? Yes, that guy. This guy? Yes, that guy. Let's fall back a little bit, guys. We don't need to be out there anymore now that we're not protecting Camel. Make a skirmish line! I think auto formations would be nice, right? There's another one coming, guys. It's a manhunter. Watch out, Buffalo, he'll headbutt you. Yeah. He's a manhunter. Come on, you son of a slow-ass bitch. Bring it. Bring it. Nice. All right. Good work. Okay, you guys are all dismissed. You guys too. You're just gonna leave us out there. Yeah, right. Come get this guy. Now 2 of my 3 hunters are gonna have to go to the infirmary. So that's something. So we got that going for us. Camel. Go lay down. Did Leopard get any treatment? Yes. Camel just sitting here though. He's suffering with a broken leg. A muffalo has bashed its head into him, and he's just like, ugh, my legs, my tibia, my left leg and my right leg. Ah, man. Broken ribs, presumably, in your torso? Or just really badly bruised ones? He's gonna be down for days. It's fucking 1900 hours, which is 7 p.m. and Lion Kai's like, I'm gonna have a nap. I've been crazy for a week, so. Deer is sleeping outside. We did mine this gold, but we didn't pick it up because no one ever is concerned about their resource extraction. Dazed. I was sleeping outside. You woke me up and made me go inside. Now I'm dazed. Yeah. A psychic suppression for Kossos. Kossos can go Kossos himself. Touch your Kossos with my Kossos, and then we'll have a little Kossos touching. If you know what I'm saying. It's first hour, second hour. See, it looks like it's daylight because I have the brightness so high. Maybe that's a little too high. Let's go. Options. Mod settings. Oh, it doesn't let you go above 10. Yeah, wait, what option was I looking at there? Only darker. Any weather. Only darker. Not really sure what that means. Whatevs. Oh, Lion Kai's up. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, something. Maybe these muffalos will take us until we get rice up. Probably not. What are you doing in here? Just trying to set my base on fire, you fucking cunt. I got a mod that makes it so metal doesn't burn for once. For once. This door should be steel. A combat slider from a rescue area. We're gonna sell these like shitty weapons to them. You have to buy them. Rego. Now I swear I hit escape with that. But then it made the noise like I told it to build this up there. Yeah, see? Fucking cunt. Son of a cunt. Alright. Sell. Get your medicine? Nice. That's the good medicine. You know what I'm saying? So this is gonna be the clinic. I don't have it yet. I dreamed like last night about Robin Leffler from Star Trek The Next Generation. If you don't know who that is, don't worry. That just means like you're a normal human being. Because that show was on like 20 years ago. 30 years ago? Oh yeah. But it's Ashley Judd. Young, yeah. Ashley Judd. And you know, she and Wesley hook up, if you know what I'm saying. Some bits are put near other bits. Why are you still here? We did our trade, now fucking leave. Now fucking leave. Trader available. I know. Butcher this big guy. Man, there's only 180 there. We still don't have this rice in. It's day 6 of Aprame, and we haven't planted our first crop of food. They'll finish it today, it looks like, though. That's assuming this fucking boomalope doesn't eat all our food. Boomalopes? What's the deal with boomalopes eating all our food? We're gonna rebuild this in granite. Like that. So we don't want, that's not like actually a valid entrance. Like that was an accident. It's like you. An accident. I mean, like, what? I was an accident. Sorry, I don't hold it against anybody. Yeah, I don't like them coming in that way. I want a one-way base, if you know what I'm saying. Alright, so it's probably not enough, but you know, it's something. Couple steel doors here. This is going to be the prison. Put it in your prison pocket. And this is going to be the initial battery room, so why don't we do that as well? While we're at it, we might as well finish smoothing out this entrance. Doors. Smooth fall. Fine sandstone tile. Expressing economic status. Nothing says expressing economic status quite like sandstone? Anyways, marble shells. That's the game specifically fucking with me, right? Because like my newly planted crops just got struck by lightning. And that's just like, what are the odds? What are the odds? The odds are remote. Man, the brightness still isn't high enough though. I cranked this shit all the way up. You should see every adventure game or every RPG I've ever played that fucking the brightness, no, the gamma is like cranked. Maybe I just need better monitors. I don't know. There is like a menu here. Let's see, menu, brightness. Oh god, I pressed the button and everything went away. I can't see. What have I done? Oh, I turned it off. Dumbass. Dumasse. Menu. User. Menu. Nah, brightness is at 100. Electricity complete. All right, so batteries, because there's no point in having electricity without batteries. We will go and do this and this now, though. Right, and then what we're gonna do, we're gonna go up here, go over here like this, and make sure that gets smooth as well. We're gonna make sure that's all in the home area, because I don't. It's not. It's not in the home area. If it's not in the home area, it'll get struck by lightning and explode. A rat. We got a pet rat. Proceed to Area 1, buddy. Area 1's right there, buddy. In case you're wondering. Oh, look, he's in Area 1. How's cute. That guy fucking die. Die. Somebody will kill you eventually. We're running extremely low on food and need to hunt again. Fuck. There is none. Alright, what's nearby? This mega sloth. Camel, leopard, green. You're drafted. Get over here. I see green. I see leopard. There he is. Here. Here. Get him! Alright. We desperately need to eat this guy. Though this rice will be done tomorrow. So hopefully that's it. Lion Kai, wake up and butcher this guy. Rice and mega sloth meat? And he's like, no, but I'll get up, butcher him, and throw his meat on the ground, then put meat in my pocket and not cook anything. Because I am literally human trash. Hear that. Oh, I put this here. Anyway, no. Prison pocket. Bills, cook fine meal, do forever. Cook simple meal, do forever. Because we'll have refrigeration pretty soon. Pretty soon. Soon enough, maybe? I don't know. We'll find out. Go there. This is the vital electricity we'll need for our air conditioner, our freezer. This one that was already smooth. Oh no! It was. They can't get to this now. They got to it to demine it, but they can't get to it now. I hate having to manually reconnect. It's very annoying. Oh my god. I don't recall making that mistake. I must have, but boy do I not remember it. So yeah. Alright, this room is the prison. This room is the medical bay. This room is the medical bay. Uninstall that. Uninstall that. Uninstall that. Alright, must designate rough stone surfaces. It's my rap name. Rough stone surfaces. Hold on. Take a break. Reaction cut. Not really. All right, I'm back. Had to take some drugs. Legal over-the-counter drugs. My fucking jaw is aching. I think I was like all night. I think all night I was like. I gotta stop doing that, but it's too funny to me because it's like every streamer I watch does that now. I'm saying a whole lot, I don't think, because I don't actually watch that many streamers, but can you guys do the useful thing, like break this fucking down? They're gonna build every possible piece except for this piece. It's like manually clicking it made it a lower priority, right? Okay, how'd that now? Great. Okay, the electricity's in. Finish the door. Finish that. This. You do that. Am I gonna do this? Fuck. Thank you. All right. And then we're getting rid of this. So the trick though is not to actually get rid of it. So reinstall it over here just in case of emergency. Put that there. Then put in another electric stove. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Electric stove. Aww. See, this is where you need job-specific priority. Not job priority, but action-specific priority. Right? Because you have to... It's more important right now for them to be doing this than to be harvesting. Like, by far. Like, everybody who's fucking around right now should be preventing this blight from spreading. Instead, like, I'm having to, like, fucking micro these plants. They're not even, like, sticking to the area or something. Cargo pods. Oh, cargo pods with weed in them. Yeah. Smoke leaf every day. Smoke leaf every day. Okay, that was effective work there, Camel. Good job. You did a good job with that. All right, so we do have some electricity, sort of. Definitely enough to uninstall. Oh, did I destroy a brassiere in here? I might have. Already. Why? Who the fuck knows? The game thinks that electricity is just like wacky? Wacky. I'm Tina and Sylvester, and I don't know anything about anything, but I've modeled entire systems based on my ignorance. Oh, shit. That's probably a bit too much. He probably doesn't deserve that. But I do hate people who play video games, so I've made this game really frustrating and unfun. That feels accurate. That feels accurate. Alright, and then I guess we'll do that. I find if you keep wires in the wall, it's a little bit safer, but only a little. And then we'll put a wall light here. Let's move this. So this wall as well. And we'll put a light here and a light here. And well, I'll do a pig for now. Cause I mean, we put one here, but it's not time. It's not time. Then we'll just have to recorrect the fucking oh yeah, let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that too. We just have to recorrect the fucking lamp place, the wiring. Structure. Or no orders? I feel like he's moved that button around. Maybe he hasn't. Maybe I'm crazy. Has he moved that button around? I don't remember. So we really don't want this done. Here we go. F. Hey, that button's new. Toggle automatic fuel is new. It's new. And getting room stats when you click on something like that is interesting. I feel like that's new as well. Yeah. Oh, it's much better with light control on, minimal light control on. It's vastly improved. Cocopuds. Cocaine! 8 cocaine just fell from the sky. Mommy, why does cocaine fall from the sky? God has parties, and they are wild. Let me tell you, God's parties, super wild. Nothing amoral though, of course. Just like lots of really fun party games, like pin the tail on the donkey, uh, we crucify Christ at God's parties because it's not like he's gonna die. So is that joke okay? Joke. That was a joke. That was like two jokes. The second joke was like, what if instead of yelling about Snake dying, Big Boss or whoever yelled about the joke dying. The joke was like, because the joke died. Because I kind of sorry. I'm kind of not sorry. Hey, that's what sorry not sorry means. Now I know. Alrighty. But the base is looking good, We're not doing any of the smoothing I wanted you guys to thank you. Oh, just in time. A cougar is hunting leopard. Where's leopard? Leopard's inside the base. Right. Everybody, team up. Super team. All the way around. The leopard has been able to see through walls. And he's coming into the base. He's avoiding every trap. Now we've shot him. And he wants revenge. Fuck, kill this guy. Alright, fucking kill this guy. Get him. There you go. How badly was Basula injured? Yeah, pretty badly. He's gonna die in 21 hours. That badly. Why don't you have any power? Is this good power design? I don't think it fucking matters. Basula? Basula? Come on. Thank you. Scratch Cougar Paw. Man, that's quite the scratch. That is too, man. It's like one swipe with the tiger paw. Right, so did I mention the Sanders campaign texted me like 3 times this morning? It's like, no. I respond back to them, but I swear you're not allowed to use bots for that. But they're clearly using bots for that. Hi, it's Peyton with the Bernie Sanders campaign, and I just wanted to say beep boop, boop 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 boop. It's true. They really feel like robots. Make sure you vote today. If you don't vote today and you don't actually vote today, that's fine. But if you don't vote today and you do actually vote today, that's not okay. Palos Mechanoids. Holy shit. No. No. I'm not doing that for you. Okay, let's get so we have power infrastructure up, and we're gonna have those air conditioners up, so when the tech is done. So let's add some power capacity here. Like that. Because we're gonna put 2 air conditioners in here to turn this room to a proper freezer. Cocoa puts rice from heaven. That's not worth getting. Wow. Meow. Okay. That should do. They shouldn't think of that as a way to get in now. Let me double up on these other walls though. Let's see. Should we make them out of marble? Yeah. There you go. Bing bong, bing bing bong, bing bong. All right, so next priority should be getting separate bedrooms, right? Oh, actually, the next priority should be finishing off the fucking power priority that I didn't finish off. And actually, this room has a purpose. It has a purpose. It knows we're here. So this is a weapons pile. And this is a raw resources pile. And components. And then this room here, this huge pile, it no longer needs raw resources in it. No longer needs components in it. And no longer needs weapons in it. Excellent. So finish this wire, please. I said finish the wire. And we're gonna need another heater at least there. Caves are really good at retaining heat in this game, or at least they were before the update. So I assume they still are? Question mark? Rego, come talk to these weirdos. Nope. You don't want these. Later. Wait, why would they deliver bricks like this? Oh, okay. A group of mechanoids from the Laxon mech hive has arrived nearby. They're attacking immediately. Oh shit. Pikemen. Well, everybody get in here and get behind these guys. This broke already. Are we out of components already? We are. Trap 2, trap 3, trap 4, trap 5, trap 6, 7. No traps, trap. Oh, they shoot! Why do they shoot if they're called pikemen? Why would something called pikemen shoot? So, this also takes mechanoid corpses. Why would something called pikemen shoot? Reaction cut. Yeah. No, in all seriousness though, why the fuck would something called pikemen shoot? What the F? What the F? So you guys got anybody down? No? So that would help you. I mean, you did help. I appreciate that. It's not my fault that pikemen shoot. Now we can add no work because we desperately need to finish these walls and replace these traps. Anything we tell it to do will distract from that and it'll fuck us over. No work. There's so much I want to do, but I can't do any of it. I can't believe we're out of components already. I thought we had like 25 components. We must have used them all on those batteries. There's components there. Them there components. Any of you need help? None of you are down. Are you guys like healing yourself up? Because for... yeah, it's old. Yeah, they're alright. Man, remember in just the last version a couple weeks ago when people didn't heal themselves, they just bled to death on your floor and their friends didn't help them or anything? Because that... I remember that. 20 hours. Good luck. There's a mad muffalo. Fuck. See, so Ab was gonna go rescue him, but he can't now because he'll die. So everybody's got to get up. They all got to get together because we can't fight a Muffalo one-on-one because a Muffalo will just fucking charge you and kill you. So we have to now fight these guys like this. Okay, great. Okay, now we can break up. Now Ab, go up here and try to rescue this guy. Rescue strike. Fucking Muffalo. I'm not saying that all Muffalos have a 2% base chance to attack when harmed. I'm just saying that they all have a 2% chance to attack. Every single Muffalo is the same. They're all the same. Every single Muffalo. All the way up here. All the way around there. Okay. Loop. You know, loopity loop. All the way down. He's gonna die like halfway. These donkeys are getting fat off rice. That's nice. That's a donkey noise. In case you were wondering. So that was like a 10-hour trip. The lion Kai got beat up or something. That's why he's lying there. Ugh. Alcohol addiction, alcohol tolerance, severe blood loss. Great. We can look forward to this man going nuts and attacking all of our people in the base. We rescued him. Laughs. Funds, laughs. Go get those components. My ears hurt. It's because Bernie Sanders, get out the vote team, is thinking about me. They're talking about me right now. They're like, this one guy who our bot texted today responded back like it wasn't really a bot. What does that mean? Should we feel weird about that? Strike has recovered and decided to leave. Strike is no longer incapable of walking. I mean, GTFO, dude. GTFO. I saved your life, but I don't want you to have a fit here because you're addicted to alcohol and kill us all. So, you know, fuck off, right? Yeah. Right. That's right. What time is it? I got it's 12:02. Wait, okay, anyways. I don't know how long I'm going today. We'll see. Maybe until I rage quit? We'll see. You know, I've always got like a rage quit in me. So another transport pod crash. Stench. Man, do I want to save Gunnies? It's 9 hours. It's too far anyways. So here's the problem with this, right? Like 9 hours from there to here and back again while carrying a guy is probably too much to save him. Stench. Nice air conditioning's done. That's nice. A Devil Strand, I guess, right? No, wait. Biofuel. We don't have the components for these, but let's put them down. And as soon as we have the components, we'll get some air conditioning up. Stench gonna die like as soon as we get to the corpse dump. Yeah, I've dragged him all the way back through 3 doors, and he dropped him. And is he gonna die? Is he gonna die? He's gonna die. He's gonna survive. He's gonna survive. He has a prosthetic heart. My baboon heart. That Strike was leaving. Said he was leaving. He's still here though. What is he? A social or a spacer? He's not a guest. I can't even click on him anymore. No, it's bio that says that anyways. Bio. It's a space refugee. Ooh la la. It's the way that we move when we're doing our thing. Is that too dated? Reference. I think that's probably too dated. Kids today, they don't know about the refugees. Do they know about the refugees, kids? Maybe? That's interesting. I can hear my headphones when they're faced like this, but the mic can't pick it up. What if I lean real close? Nope. Too low. Ready? Any of those components? Anybody? Still haven't done this, which is just wire, and we got plenty of metal. God, they're so slow. Oh man. Strike has recovered and decided to leave. Okay. You're still here though. I would just point this out. You're here though. You got withdrawal. You're still fucked up. I mean, can you even walk like this with your spine cracked? Stitch. What's your name? Stitch. Oh, need components. They've now recovered the mechanoid hide. That's it. That's the first time. Though they're actually not quite done. There you go. Now they're done. Is nobody on there? No. Were there more spaceship parts about? I only saw the one. I don't see any. Nope. I thought we had more than one landing, but it doesn't look like it, does it? Leopard is gonna finally mine this. Thanks, Leopard. He didn't mine the components, though. Any other visible compacted machinery in invisible sight? Where is the machinery? I am Russian Rimworlder. Russia World. Russia World is the rim. Hello. Hello, where is the machineries? Yeah, I don't really see any. Emerald, silver. There was a mod I was looking at that felt OP, and it was, you know, machinery contains more machinery bits. I was like, oh, that seems a little OP, but I was wrong. I was wrong. I admit it. I was wrong. I should have done it. Wall light. Reconnect. Strike's finally leaving. With her alcohol withdrawal. Or his. It's your haircut, sorry. I didn't mean to misgender your Strike. You know. Let's see. There's only gonna be these 4 here, right? No, there's another one. It's 10 whole components. Which isn't even close to enough to build what I needed to be built. That I already had pending. Doesn't equal it. Doesn't. There's no equals. Oh, equals. Not there. Ah, this one's down. Oh god. That's my windmill noise. Strike. So the space refugee faction will now like me better. Dumb labor, artistic skill, intellectual, chemical fascination, misogynist. Strike. You're welcome. Last night, Abanquirio saved my life. Last night, Abanquirio saved my life. So this is a thing. They're going real far to harvest stone bits, and I hate that. I wish I could tell them like only to do it in area, but they're going all the way out here right now. It's like, that's a bit far. Components, visible components. Did I miss any? They're kind of orangey. They look like a rusty orange color. Why they exist, I guess, you know, it's just like the need to have more than one resource in game. It seems like there should probably just be more than one kind of metal. I don't see any. Some Shakira? Whatever. I'll be there. You'll be here. That's the baby. Right up. Meet Shakira. I got any, no. Yes. Positive numbers by, yeah. So I'll buy your medicine, thank you. Oh. Wait, what? That's not. Thank you. I was pressing the wrong button. I know that's the right button, but it was the wrong button. Last night, I saved your life. Alright, well. There's no components, so we might as well dig into the hole. Dig into here, and maybe we'll find some components. Maybe we find some components, eh? Huh? What do you know? You have a sister who's camel. I mean, you're not dating anybody or anything. Prairie Dog made a comment about crags. What's a crag? To app. Okay. You found some metal. So I can't build the air conditioners because we don't have any components. Cool. I should have done a reaction cut. That's the reaction cut I really need to do, though. I need to clear this out. Cool. Reaction cut. Man, every time I see a zoomed in picture of my face, I realize I am like the whitest person on the planet. And I don't mean that like culturally, because that's true too, but that's not how I mean it. I mean like my skin is really pale. I look like I don't go outside, but I was outside today, and I was outside yesterday, and I was outside the day before that. Is that right? Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Yeah. I've been outside because it's like 40 degrees here, which is like fucking paradise. It's like, oh my god, it's 40 degrees Fahrenheit outside. Well, that's fucking almost tolerable. People can almost survive in that without any problems. People don't die of exposure out there. But don't worry, I'll die of exposure. Like, it's gonna get cold again, so. My heart of hearts, I know I'll die of exposure eventually, so. Just like Jack in Titanic, right? Is that what happens in Titanic? I've actually never seen it. which is unfortunate, I know, because I'm told it's a masterpiece of film. It's a cinema masterpiece. Well, it's a hat wave. Okay, well, we'll just do that. That should be enough, right? Maybe? I mean, we do live in a cave, so it shouldn't get too much warmer. It's a man-made cave. It's a man-made cave. I can hear my wife bustling out there. I thought she was working, but now it sounds like she's in the kitchen. I wonder if she's preparing elaborate flambés. Probably not, though. Flambé isn't really not her thing. Go ahead and do this. It'll all make sense one day. Green. Just keep digging. Blah. Yeah, food poisoning. I'm kind of disappointed we don't have this fridge up. We don't have any components. What are we supposed to do? There are no visible components on the map either, so all you can do is fucking dig for them, and I am digging. I am digging. That's the Will Smith movie? I am digging. Will Smith stars as Charlton Heston in a docudrama about the time Charlton Heston dug a hole. This is right? We want to smooth this. Oh God! Oh hey, what's in the cup? Coffee. What's this? Poison? Coffee. Sugar. There's a suspicious white substance on my glass. Reaction cut. Sugar. Thanks. Love you. Is it sugar? Yeah, it is. You never know with her. She's very changeable. It's coffee. It's real coffee. I'll survive this time. You never know. Did Bass sleep outside? Let's move these. No, actually, we'll put that there, and then we'll reinstall this one there, and then we'll actually deconstruct and deconstruct. Yeah. One day we'll funnel them down here and we'll killbox them there as an extension of the traps. Oh, biofuel. See, we're cruising now. Let's go ahead and jump up to geothermal. Brain wiring. That's not a thing. Brain wiring is not a thing. Oh, hey, we found silver. What good is silver? What silver got to do? Yeah, Tina Turner's still cool, right, guys? Tina Turner's cool? Probably. I mean, will Tina Turner ever not be cool? Probably not. I mean, Tina Turner is actually pretty cool, right? This is going to be for apparel, but none of them tribbles. And then this is going to be for textiles. And we're going to do like this. Oh, move the power over here. Smooth that. We're gonna just build a wall right over this silver because we'll get it eventually. This is a wooden door. This is gonna be our grow zone eventually for Devil's Ring. How do you think voting's going today? Let's see if people are talking about voting at all. I voted. Did you vote? Okay. I hate Jordan Morris. Just saying. Don't like him. He's husky. I don't like him. Who, what? Okay. So, like, you know how Twitter doesn't, like, Twitter doesn't give you things? Like, you can delocalize yourself on Twitter, and it still won't give you trends that are outside your follows. The more people you follow on Twitter, the more narrow your worldview goes. Oh god. Oh my god. Put it out faster, you fuckers. We don't have any components. If you can't put this out, we're fucked. Thank you. That is... These are AIDS. They're just AIDS. There's no way around them either without a mod. Oh my god. How many times I gotta click off something for something to be actually clicked off? It's several times. What's love got to do with it? I'm gonna reconnect. One day I hope to switch that to a powered one, but I don't have any components, so that's not happening anytime soon. We still don't have our air conditioning up, and we still haven't discovered any components. Let's dig this tunnel, and maybe we're more likely to find components this way. There's someone vacuuming upstairs. You can hear it right above me, and they just kind of like the vacuum just kind of died in the corner. I'm looking at pictures on Twitter of people voting. That woman is mildly attractive. I just like a lady in cargo pants. PS guy likes Bernie. I'm watching this gif of Bernie get touched by a UPS man. He doesn't react at all. Just stone cold. That guy's pushing a lot of shit. Harvard College students for Bernie. What are there, like 5 of you? Did I turn off Apparel here? I didn't. I've made a huge mistake. I want the Apparel out of there. This should just be kind of like random things until I find a random things place. Oh, this is actually supposed to have drugs in it. Another fucking fire. So, have they broken? It's raining. Why is there a fire here? You. Go rest. Why is there a fire in the rain? Did he get struck by lightning? I think that actually is what happened. Yeah, I can't stand the lightning rain. So let's uncheck drugs here. Oh. Oh no. This is not good. Oh man. I mean, we basically our whole society is now doomed because the plague is really bad. We're gonna waste all that good medicine trying to keep people alive. There's no health tab, so I have to like individually click on everybody. There's another fire for some reason. Leopard, green, deer, lion, kai, rego. All right, everybody is in bed for what it's worth. Who? Rip. Oh, he's a definite. Rego's definitely gonna die. Look, it's 7.9 to 5. That's with good medicine. Rip. I think every one of these guys is gonna die. 6.5. Jesus Christ. Oh man, that is rough. When all these people die, I'm just gonna quit. Please put this out. I realize it's outside the home zone, but you know, it's a fire. Mule's like, I want to lay with the plague victims. Man, I can't believe we're going out like this. That's some weak sauce. Alright, well, these three have recovered. He's still behind. Yeah. Okay, so Rego is behind, so Rego's in trouble. Everybody else seems like they might make it. Let's forbid this. Tick, 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 tick. Jesus Christ. These are ever. I wish you could, by putting someone on doctor, you could make them like just like hang out in the room. Nobody else. Like everybody who has medical ability is set to take care of people right away, but nobody else has come. We've had to manually do all of those except that one. Okay, so we're gonna have to undo that. I was hoping to avoid using all the good medicine on something that people had gotten out in front of. I can filter. It's a huge fucking pain in the ass to do it. Goat sitting. We're not doing any of that. Oh, well, good. We're destroying things now. That's good. That's adult. We're wandering around. Why? Because it's a little ugly. That's good. Those guys are going to die of plague now because they're not going to get treated. And the only way to get them treated at this point is going to be if I beat them. Like if I try to beat them. This guy's going to die of plague. Rego's going to die of plague. Oh man. It makes me so angry to see that Rego is going to die of plague. Those other two guys who are wandering around, Green and Deer, they're probably fucked too, let's be honest. Because they won't get treatment because they're wandering around. I'm not gonna take my medicine. I'm gonna wander around sad. I'm dying of plague, but I'm sad, so If you know what I'm saying. Man, look at Rago's plague counter go up. We're just watching a man die. I'm sad. I'm gonna wander around. Oh, you know, he seems like he might be closing the gap. Plague tick. Oh my god. I think he's done it. I think he's done it. He's gonna make it. But the other two aren't. Because they're untreated now. I'm gonna wander around sad. If I only had herbal, he'd be dead. And I should only have herbal. I just happen to buy a little bit. Just buy a little bit. Buy a little bit of the good medicine. You know, that insulin that works from Mexico, that stuff. Need me some Mexican insulin. Mexican insulin. In the cool shade of a banana tree. This guy managed to get ahead, so I think I don't need to treat him with the good stuff anymore. Thank God. He's got extreme plague. Extreme! Mountain Dew plague flavor. How many coronavirus jokes can you make about that, right? A lot, probably. So, Green's gonna eat there. He's gonna just eat. Nom nom nom. I wandered around sad for days. Good. Everybody else keep their weapon? Man, can you imagine how tedious it would be to disarm everyone every fucking time to keep them from killing each other? Oh my god. That's why we don't pass gun laws in America, because if you were to try to do that, it would just be massively tedious. Guns. I like guns. You like guns? Don't own any guns. Except for one right here. Gun jokes. Is it too soon for gun jokes? Yeah. It's not 1772 anymore. 1775 anymore. I mean, what do you think this is? Lexington and Concord? I do. People who complain about the destructive power, the Second Amendment, and the destructive power of modern weaponry don't really have a standing, because Lexington and Concord was about cannons, which were weapons of mass destruction, but it was about the British taking away the access of the settlers to cannons, and the settlers needed the cannons so they could kill brown people. Oh. Wait. Reaction cut? Maybe? Reaction cut? Question mark? Alright, right. As we go. Nobody's done any cleaning in days. I mean, to be fair, 5 of our 10-member community was sick with plague until this morning, so, you know. This is a particularly tasty coffee, and I think it's because I actually changed, I mean, no, this is espresso, isn't it? It's not espresso, but it's espresso ground in a press pot, which is how I say caffeine addiction problem. The vacuuming stopped, so I think the person upstairs may have died while vacuuming, but they've made it now. We still don't have any components. Let's take a slow tour around the map again and look for diggable components, because we dug 2 big tunnels, didn't find shit, and And we desperately need some components. This is a building. That might be a cask or something. No. My luck. The cask will be inside my base. I see no components. We have no orange components. I don't see any. Where are your components at, yo? Yeah. I mean, there really are none out here. So, alright. So, I mean, we need to try to do some more exploratory digging. So, this is what we're going to do. We're going to do this. And this. And this. And this. This is all future cropland, for what it's worth. And then we're going to dig into here as well. And then we're going to dig this and this and this and this like that. And then we're going to dig into these rooms like this. We're going to dig this line. Do you think we'll find it? Probably not. It's do 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 do. I don't want to wait till we dig up components, but I need to find them right now in order to keep my base going. I don't want to wait until our components are found. Is that really dated? That's super dated, right? Nobody knows what songs I would even be making there. What song are you making there? Which song are you making there? Okay, yeah. Hashtag Bernie's not for sale. Joe Biden wants to cut Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid, VA benefits. He's bragged about trying to do it 4 times. Bernie wants to expand those benefits. Vote for Bernie. Actual Biden quotes. Don't worry, nothing will change when I'm president. I have no empathy for millennials. Republicans will wake up when Trump is gone, it's true. Women shouldn't have the sole right to say what happened to her body. Really, that's a quote. That's an interesting one. My dad, who's been leaning Biden, will vote for Bernie today in Vermont. Good morning. Keep in mind today that Joe Biden tried to cut Social Security, Medicare, and Medicaid several times. I'm voting Bernie, says this guy's dad. Dark money is backing Warren and Biden. Bloomberg is dark money personified. It's not dark money when it's out of pocket. Only Sanders is dependent only on we the people. It's mostly true. Sanders is getting money from at least one 501c organization. But it's a 501c that is made up of former Sanders 2016 people, for what that's worth. Though I don't know that that's actually any different. So why is the power broken? Oh, it's a solar flare. Yeah, solar flares definitely affect wind power. Richard Angwin, at Richard Angwin. Gore lost in 2000 as a centrist. Kerry lost in 2004 as a centrist. Clinton lost in 2016 as a centrist. That's interesting because he did skip over Obama there, and Obama 2008 was definitely a centrist. Obama 2012, that's up for argument, but probably centrist too. So what you've really got is 3 out of 5 examples of centrist, Democratic centrists losing. That's fair, but you know, you're intentionally obfuscating facts by not including Obama there. PSA, a vote for anyone but Bernie today is a vote for Trump. Biden cannot beat Trump. Bloomberg cannot beat Trump. Warren isn't even going to win the nomination. Don't risk 4 more years of Trump. Hashtag vote for Bernie. So polling data suggests that any Democrat will beat Trump. But I'm reluctant to believe that. And I think a lot of other people are. Now, I won't speak for other people in this scenario, but the reason I'm reluctant to believe that is because I don't believe that... Okay, so to beat Trump, right, you need to get more electoral votes than Trump, which means that you need new people to vote or people to not vote for Trump but instead vote for you, or less people to vote for Trump or vote at all. So you need a candidate who will either A, produce new voters, B, bring people who have voted for Trump over to the Democratic side, or C, reduce the number of overall voters in key states so the electoral battle is successful. So look at, if you're looking strictly from a who could beat Trump perspective, who can do one of those three things or all of those three things maybe. And I think there's probably a lot of argument to be made about who fits those criteria, like who is able to do that. And I'm not going to claim otherwise. Now, I personally think that Bernie Sanders will bring new, younger voters who didn't vote for Hillary. But I think there's also a valid argument to be made that Joe Biden will bring people over from Trump's camp. People who are not diehard Republicans, but who are middle of the road, moderate conservative, typical Americans. I think that argument is to be made. And now, as far as like a candidate who can make less people vote for Trump in key electoral battleground areas, I don't know if that person exists, but I think there's a strategy that exists that somehow manages to do that. So anyways, I think that the Democrats have several paths to beating Trump. I don't think they'll genuinely, the establishment Democrats will want Bernie to win. But if he somehow manages to get a landslide of delegates, then it's not really up to them. Well, they have to cheat him in some way, and I don't think they're going to pull that. So I guess we'll see. If he's less than absolutely successful today, I think it's going to really hurt him. So like if he manages to win most of the Super Tuesday states, I think he's a shoo-in for the nomination. However, if he performs less than spectacularly, it just won't work out for him. He'll gradually lose ground and lose the nomination. If you remember, in 2016, he did poorly on Super Tuesday, and that more or less wrapped it up for him, frankly, because Hillary just started snowballing, and figuratively, not literally, because that would be weird if she turned into like one of those cartoon snowballs and started picking up a lot of snow, or if she did like the pornography snowball, that would be really uncomfortable, wouldn't it? But anyways, Hillary just started picking up votes, and Sanders didn't really get off the ground again. He picked up one or two delegates here and there, but it didn't work out for him. That's why I think that complaints about him being cheated last time are dishonest. Because I think that he genuinely lost the delegate count last time. Yes, the Democratic establishment had a favored candidate. What of it? I don't think there was any like actual malfeasance. That was important, at least. So look at this. We've dug a bunch of test stuff, and we haven't found a single component. There's no components out here. That we haven't had any traders show up with any components. We're just like componentless. We can't even finish the fucking air conditioners to make this freezer work. What if our cocaine spoils? I don't think it spoils, but our meals could. And we set these on build all the meals because we thought we would have air conditioners by now. We wired them up. We built generators. We made too many batteries. That's what it is. We could, if we deassemble this, we could pull a couple components from that, right? That might be enough to get the air conditioners online. That's probably a little desperate, but that's 2 of 3. That's 0 of 3, so we need even more batteries still. Break that one down, break that one down. A little more. So yeah, as lack of coherence as that is, I think there's 3 major strategies that can allow the Democrats to beat Trump. Whether they'll actually do any of them remains to be seen. I don't know. I think a lot of it will depend on where we are economically, how the whole COVID thing goes. Like, look, if tens of thousands of Americans die of a virus in the next 6 months, then it seems unlikely that he'd be reelected. But far be it from me to wish for that. That would be horrifying. But you never know. People might blame it on somebody else. Maybe Mike Pence will be able to pray it away. It's that could happen, right? If the economy is this unbalanced and up and down, we lost what 3,000 points on the Dow this month or in the last 2 months, but then got like 1,800 back or something. Had a record day the other day. I don't know. I think a volatile market is probably not particularly dangerous to Trump. It's tough to say how much market economics actually affects candidates at all, right? I mean, if it's really bad, would Bush Jr. have been reelected had he had the opportunity to run again after the recession? Probably not, but probably not because of the recession, right? But rather because of the opinion change on the Iraq War and the Afghan War, just anti-terror and all that in general was so drastic that I think he probably didn't have a chance from that perspective. Like, I don't think he could have won an election after 2005, but maybe I'm wrong. It's tough to say. I think, yeah. I mean, right after 9/11, everyone liked Bush. A couple years after that, there was a very strong anti-Bush sentiment, but it wasn't enough to get John Kerry elected. And, I mean, Bush did pretty well in that election, if I recall correctly. And, of course, won it. The last one-term president was his father in 92. So I think there's definitely a fairly good chance that Trump remains in office no matter what the Democrats do. Which is, morale breaking for me, but does seem, I'm thinking about like how they win, how they transform American consciousness in such a way that people look at Donald Trump and, I don't know, the emperor has no clothes, as it were. I don't know how they do it. I mean, one thing you can indisputably say, whether you're a Trump supporter or a Democrat, is that Trump has done some very visible things that have turned off a lot of people, and it really hasn't hurt him. Boom Rat, what are you doing? Get in here and get yourself slaughtered, please. Come here. We'll put you in the freezer. Yeah. Is it cold in there? Yeah, it is. Okay. Now get murdered. So, like, even if you're a Trump supporter, you can definitely acknowledge that Donald Trump has made some people extremely unhappy. And it doesn't actually appear to have hurt him. If you look, his approval ratings now are not particularly different, if not better, than they were at any previous time in his presidency. Like, he seems relatively immune from his own behavior, which is interesting. Why? I don't know. I mean, people like to compare the press and public reaction to Donald Trump to Obama, and like the whole tan suit thing. But like, I mean, I think that the voices that disliked Obama were just as loud as the voices that disliked Trump, and I think it arguably Obama demonstrated the same more or less immunity. Now you can talk about the severity or the hue of a thing, like the tone of a gaffe or a mistake or a misstep, but I think that's a matter of the political perspective you come from. There is probably some absolute fact to that, but I'm not sure it's meaningful when you start weighing stuff. Like, I'm not sure it matters that I think Obama's what mistakes Obama may have made were less significant than the mistakes that Trump has made. Because I don't think people see it that way. People always see their guy's mistakes or errors as less than the other guy. That seems true, right? Like, I mean, you're willing to forgive people you already like much more readily than people you don't like. Like, so if your friend, kicks you in the face, you're all right with it. If your mom kicks you in the face, maybe you're not. Wait, what? Something like that, right? Don't let your mom kick you in the face. That's the moral of that story. So what month? It's September now, and it's 13C. So we're gonna get more food in. We got a freezer. Last year we had to desperately scrape and like eat rats and squirrels. If we get this rice inside, maybe we'll make it without eating rats and squirrels. You never know. We got a bunch of meals, but oh yeah, but they're fine. They're all 50-50 frozen. So okay, we'll probably make it this time without eating rats and squirrels, which is an improvement. We're slightly better off than we were last year at this time. One more year of me running the colony. Vote for me to run the colony. There's no other alternatives. This is a fascist dictatorship. If you don't vote for me, I just rage quit. Just say I'm out. I can't believe I dug all these tunnels and there's not a single component in any of these fucking tunnels. I have found 5 squares of components on the map. Use them all, of course. And then I got a drop, a ship part. And that is all the components I've found on this entire map so far. Which really, really, really sucks. Like, really sucks. So don't forget to vote if today is your voting day and you're old enough to vote and you live in the United States. I voted this morning. The voting polling place was staffed only by old people, like real old people. Because I live in a town that is just absolutely full of old people. There's like a whole bunch of retirement homes and stuff, and those old people, they're nice. It was very slow when I went there. There was nobody there, which isn't to say the service was slow. It was just not a lot of people. I don't live in a very big place now, though, so old people found my name on a list. Old people directed me to the next table. Old people handed me my ballot. Old people directed me to the little ballot feeder system. And then old people gave me a sticker. All right, this room is Abanquiro's room, right? Did you get a... Oh yeah, you're banging lion, huh? Nice. A set owner, Lion Kai and Abanquiro. I want them here, and then I'm gonna have Prairie Dog live across the hall, because those are my 2 best doctors, and this is the medical room, right? Maybe that'll be like better. A local tortoise has gone mad. Okay, is he a local mad tortoise who avoids all traps? No. Okay. Thank God. Right. So right, other voting experience notes. I got my voting sticker here. You can sort of see it. We vote in like this dead mall that has so much empty space they can just like open up a store, and just loan it out for the day because there's like nothing active in the mall because malls are awful and dead. Yeah, it was all right. My wife voted at the same time. Uh, they didn't ask for any identification or anything, which is nice. My wife is visibly non-white, and where we live, which is a fairly rural place, people are like, you're not from here. So it's a surprise to me every time she doesn't get a hassle, frankly. We used to live in Chicago. Why, she didn't stick out at all. Here, she definitely sticks out, and I'm honestly surprised that from time to time that she doesn't receive like very explicit verbal harassment, but she really hasn't. Not that I've noticed, at least. Not the most observant about that stuff, though, because would never be a subject of that, right? It's hard for you to notice behavior that doesn't directly affect you. A tall, thick slab. So Stellies, that's interesting. Should we build a marble Stelly? Let's build a marble Stelly like right here. And then let's actually knock that down and that down so it's a little bit nicer. I heard you like Stelly. Stelly! We're still working on Geo. We can't build anything with geothermal though because we don't have any fucking awful bedroom. I had to sleep in an awful room. I ate without a table even though there is a table. Fucking cunts. Let's see, is there any more fun tweets? Fun tweets. Tweets are so fun. Super Tuesday. Voters across the country head to the polls in the key day of primary elections. What do we got? Let's see. Donna Brazel. Donna Brazel just told RNC chairwoman Ronna McDaniel to go to hell live on Fox. Today, I am Donna Brazel. Trump calls Americans human scum, enemy of the people, son of a bitch, horse face, low life, low IQ, nut job, fat, ugly, dumb, crazy, loser, clown, dog. Okay, yep. Republicans say nothing. Donna Brazel says go to hell, and Republicans call her unhinged. That's it may or may not be true, but it's definitely not substantiated in the tweet or anywhere around it. So it's like, okay, sure it's like that. Maybe it is. Maybe it is not. I like traders because sometimes traders like to bring components. Do you got components? Dun, 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 dun. I like to make the ground with no trees on it. Dun, 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 dun. Where's Rego? You are my guy. Here you go. Rego has the best recruiting chance, so I think that means he has the best relations. Millions of Americans joined John Brazil in telling RNC head Ronna McDaniel to go to hell. Let's see, desktop audio.
It does depend on how big the lead that Sanders takes out of California is, if he picks up a huge proportion of delegates. But I don't see anybody getting out soon, and it's leading towards potentially a broker convention, which will be rigged against Bernie if those super delegates have their way on that second vote.
To that, you say what, Donna?
First of all, I want to talk to my Republicans. First of all, stay the hell out of our race. Stay the hell out of our race. I get sick and tired, Ed, and Sandra, of listening to Republicans tell me and the Democrats about our process. First of all, they don't have a process. They're canceling primaries. They have winner take all. They don't have the kind of democracy that we see on the Democratic side. And for people to use Russian talking points to sow division among Americans, that is stupid. So, Ronna, go to hell. This is not about... No, go to hell. I'm tired of it, Ed. We are not,
what kind of reaction is
we're
that?
not trying to prevent anyone from becoming the nominee. If you have the delegates and win, you will win.
Plastic
This
knife?
notion that somehow or another Democrats are out there trying to put hurdles or roadblocks before one candidate, that's stupid. I know what's going on. They are scared of Democrats coming together to defeat Donald Trump. They need to be focusing on what we're focusing on the Democratic Party, and that is preventing foreign interference in our elections. Stop.
Hey, that's interesting. I mean, I guess Donna Brazil is who was Democratic chair last time around, and has repeatedly been accused of helping Hillary win that election in an inappropriate manner. I don't know that she did. I don't know that she didn't. Right. Whoa, you said hell on television. You told someone to go to hell. The moral outrage, the pearl clutching, that's what I'm looking for. Thank you, misanthropic. Pearl clutching. Text woke. Okay. No. Do people text things to things? Hashtag OnlyFans is trending. Why? Why? Wait. What's OnlyFans? Guys, what's OnlyFans? What are we looking at here? We're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we should cut these out as well. We just want like a little public plaza out here. Once it's all cut down with this deli in it. Leopard built that. It's art somehow. An engraving on this furniture depicts a ghost-faced abstract shape. The overall composition is dynamic. Unusually for this kind of work, the scene takes place on the outskirts of a city. It's just gibberish. It's just gibberish. Oh my god, it's the slowest trap build of all time! Trap build. No? Is that not a thing? Is that not how it works? Am I wrong or am I wrong? I think largely you're wrong. You're just plain wrong. We're gonna do that one day. Because what we're gonna do is that we're actually gonna funnel people into here, and this is gonna be like, you go through all these traps and then you think you're in the clear, but then you end up here and then there's a bunch of guns and it's like beep 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 beep. Someday. Maybe. Okay, yeah. So OnlyFans is trending. Why is OnlyFans trending? OnlyFans, but it's just a scene where Michael notices Jan's boobs job. Only Jan's. Is she wearing fake boobs there? They're very white while she's kind of reddish. OnlyFans, but it's only about Spanish desserts, aka OnlyFlans. OnlyFans, but it's Dutch Van der Linde. OnlyFans. OnlyFans, but it's only for 70-year-olds. Only grands. Oh, I did not need to see that accompanied. OnlyFans, but it's actually fans. Corsair. Only fans, but I test various local area network connection. Only lands. Only fans, but it's just me showing off my shoe collection. Only Vans. I like that one. Only fans, but it's my favorite food. Only fans? Okay, I don't get that. Only fans who not pluralize men correctly. Only mans. Only plans for pasta. There was a political joke there. It just wasn't any good. It wasn't a good joke. Logo controversy. Yeah, right. You totally get fan cred. If you buy the logo you know is being canceled, you get fan cred. Right? I think that's a thing. Let's look at the news. Need warm clothes. No warm clothes. They're getting married in the dining room again. Alright, we do need some stuff though. So let's make 5 dusters. Let's make 5 cowboy hats, 5 shirts, and 5 pants. News. News. New news. New news. Large asteroid will fly by the Earth next month, but won't hit us, reassures NASA. That's not reassuring at all. On April 29th, an asteroid estimated between 1.1 and 2.5 miles wide. That's quite the margin. Reaction cut. Oh, wait. Reaction cut. Oh shit, a manhunter pack. It's a manhunting pack of camels, and there's a bunch of them. Holy shit. All right. So, like, you got 2 options with manhunter packs, right? Go inside and hide. Or fight them. If you can fight them. Let's see. These guys will hit traps, though, so... Trap. Camel meat. Oh, they made it through! Oh, God! It should be alright. Okay, we made it. Man, we took some serious damage there, though. Hunt those guys. Man, I'm gonna skin me some camels. Okay, so let's see. Rago go there. Prairie dog go there. Mule go there. I have to micro this or they'll wander around and get an infection. The floor in there got done. Now they have to rebuild all the traps. It's gonna take forever and ever and ever. Nah, they just stopped. They're like, yeah, well, we treated one guy of the whole group, but not the other guys. This is not, nobody else needs medical help in this infirmary, do they? And let's tell them. It's ruining the symmetry. Oh man, we are gonna have some camel food. Okay, back to the asteroid. On April 29th, an asteroid estimated... This is from CNN. I should probably not read directly off a news article, but who's going to tell anybody? Who's going to tell anybody? On April 29th, an asteroid estimated to be between 1.1 and 2.5 miles wide will fly by Earth. It's not expected to collide with our planet. If it did, the asteroids... is large enough to cause global effects. According to NASA, back when the asteroid was first discovered. The asteroid is called 527681998OR2 and it was first spotted in 1998. It'll pass within 3,908,791 million miles of Earth. What? It will pass within 3,908,791 million miles. CNN, if you write a number that's in the millions, you don't have to put the words million miles after it, because 3,908,791 million miles is redundant. Thank you. Moving at 19,461 miles per hour. The flyby is expected to occur on Wednesday, April 29th at 4:56 a.m. Eastern Time. RIP. We're all gonna die. Man, where's Ben Affleck when you need him? Wait, was it Ben Affleck? Where's Bruce Willis when you need him? Where is he? Where is he? Man, we're gonna get hit by an asteroid. It's a big one. It's global effects. What effects? Who knows? U.S. Supreme Court lets state prosecute immigrants for identity theft. Okay, I mean, if you commit a crime of identity theft, then I guess the state can prosecute you. EU pledges aid to Greece as migrants mass on border with Turkey. European officials on Tuesday promised more cash for Greece during a visit to its border with Turkey, which tens of thousands of migrants and refugees have been trying for days to breach. The officials urged Turkey to abide by a 2016 deal which requires it to keep the migrants on its soil in return for EU aid. After an upsurge in fighting in Syria last week, Ankara says it will no longer stop migrants who want to reach Europe. Greek riot police have used tear gas against immigrants at its Kastanis border post. That's probably not pronounced right. While the Coast Guard has tried to stop boats transporting migrants to Greece's Aegean Islands. A Syrian boy died on Monday after his boat capsized in the area. That's just a non sequitur. Why is that even in there? That's interesting. Suspected drunk driver crashes through Michigan home while residents were sleeping. Shit. Honey, was that you? Are you snoring? No, I'm not snoring. No, don't clean up the blood. Haul the body. Okay, Timberwolf hunting lion kite. Oh god. Oh god. So we're now like 5 hours into this playthrough and we have not touched a single one of the mechanics of royalty. Now they've popped up, but it's like so I guess you can make an argument about them not being obtrusive or something. Yellowstone National Park begins capturing bison for possible slaughter. Nice. Delicious bison. This is from CBS. CBS. Is it from CBS? AP. Yellowstone National Park has started capturing bison migrating outside the park. We'll hold them in pens for possible slaughter as part of a population reduction program, officials said Monday. The annual operation began Sunday, and by midday Monday, 6 bison had been captured. State and federal officials want to reduce Yellowstone's bison herds by up to 900 animals. Under an agreement aimed at shielding Montana's cattle industry from the disease brucellosis, which many bison carry. The cattle all have brucellosis. We'll get through somehow. Opioid prescription rates drop in states with med marijuana, except for Michigan. headline. It's not clear why it happened other than Michigan medical marijuana licensing and sales system has only been up and running for the past year. Ohio had the largest drop in opioid prescriptions. Okay. Okay. Yeah, sure. Semen-filled syringes recovered after grocery store stabbing attack in Canada. No, it's in Maryland. It's being reported by a Canadian paper. Maryland police have a man in custody and syringes full of semen in evidence after bizarre, that's the least of the fucking things. Holy shit, bizarre. Attack at a grocery store last month when the suspect allegedly injected something into an unsuspecting woman's buttocks. That's not how this works. That's you can't get someone's butt pregnant by sticking a needle in it. Okay, that's a horrible crime, but it's so funny that that person has done that, isn't it? I think it's really funny. Really funny. Okay. Why are there so many Nazis with tattoos? Why would you ever get a tattoo at a convention? But no, in all seriousness, why are there so many Nazis with tattoos? Is there any explanation for that? Because it seems to me that tattoos are like, let's just say, un-Nazi-ish. You know, because if you're like really into like racial purity, aren't you like into like body purity, right? Maybe you're not. I mean, it seems to follow though, to be honest with you. We're gonna get some camel leather here. We're getting camel hide. I heard you like camel hide. That's why I brought all these bodies in here. Well, I brought one of them. Prisoner Montoya. A new quest. Caught in bed with the wrong person. He's imprisoned the inappropriate lover in a show of rejection. Now he wants you to keep the prisoner caged until scandal blows over in 25 days. After 25 days, a shuttle will collect. Okay. I mean, I got a prison. Is he like gonna try to break out or something? Where is Rego? Where's Montoya? He like just dropped from the sky. I mean, we got a prison, so we probably shouldn't be too much of a problem. Marble Wall. I don't know about doing quests. You know, this like the gameplay of this game is kind of based around doing your own thing. So like doing quests is a little weird, isn't it? So he's sedated and has a prosthetic arm. His barrack is dull. Let's smooth it up. Smooth up the bark. The barack. I'm the president. You can be assured that I am president. Oh my god, we got some more components. We missed this trade caravan completely? They came in and left like right away. They dropped off a dude. Or the dude dropped from the sky. I'm not sure. Our traps are back up. Okay. Montoya, you wandering around? What's your deal? Let's reduce resistance. This prison didn't break things high, so he should be alright that way. Oh, he's dropped down to 70. What was it, 120? Other new news. You know, I'm selectively reading these because some of this is just garbage. Differing U.S. documents help fuel Afghan prisoner dispute. The United States, this is Reuters. The United States helped fuel a dispute between the Taliban and Afghan government over prisoner release that threatens U.S. peace efforts by using different language in documents it agreed with each side. The U.S. Taliban deal says that the Afghan government will free up to 5,000 Taliban detainees by March 10th, while the U.S.-Afghan declaration commits the Kabul government only to taking part in U.S. brokered talks on the feasibility of such release. Okay. You know, I was relieved to hear we had signed a deal with the Taliban from the perspective of we should have never been out of Afghanistan, and maybe we can bring those troops home and stop generating new terrorists just by being alive. I, of course, wasn't particularly excited because I don't believe we've accomplished anything, but we don't. There's no scenario where we've accomplished anything, I guess. But I don't think we've even managed to accomplish what we said we accomplished, because if you look at what's gone on since we announced that deal, it does not appear that we have actually accomplished any deal at all. Where does gun come from? Camel, you got a gun. It doesn't seem like we've managed to do anything, does it? It seems like the deal we signed it doesn't actually do anything. It doesn't protect the Afghanis. It doesn't protect us. Startup Guesty. What a fucking terrible name. Under investigation for illegal Airbnb bookings in NYC. Are they using Airbnb as a generic, like Kleenex? On Thursday, the 18th, this is in Wired. On Thursday, 18 stories above the streets of Manhattan, the rooftop bar of one of more than a dozen Marriott hotels in Midtown played host to an unusual crowd. Some were Airbnb hosts. Others rep the burgeoning home-sharing startup scene, home sharing. Reaction cut. Home sharing startup scene. Most were wannabe rental empire titans. All were members of New York's booming short-term rental industry, interested in learning how to turn their Airbnb side hustle into a hospitality super brand. The event was organized by Guesty, an Israeli tech startup and Airbnb empire management platform. It's taken the short-term rental industry by storm since its launch in 2013. I've never heard of it before. Receiving $60 million in funding in order to expand to more than 70 countries and manage hundreds of not doing any of these. Expand and manage hundreds of thousands of listings as attendees nursed complimentary cocktails with kitschy names like The Late Checkout and Property Management Punch. Guesty CEO and co-founder Amiad Soto kicked off the event by touting Guesty's recent investments in the New York market and spoke at length about why he believed everyone should get in on the hot market. Soto was right. NYC's short-term rental market was booming, but what he failed to mention was that it was also largely illegal. Mayor's Office of Special Enforcement formally announced that it had opened investigation into Guesty, saying the bulk of the company's business in New York has likely been unlawful. Cool. Guesty has helped facilitate the expansion of untold number of illegal Airbnb empires in New York. Fucking A-wired. Reach a level of basic writing before you release an article. Holy shit. Empires. Like, oh yeah, it's his empires. Ravenously hungry. Well, there's food on the floor. What's your prisoner details? Prison break interval. Nothing. 60 days. Ding, 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 ding. At some point, they'll tell me to release him, right? Man, this place is filthy. We added a poker table. We've almost built the billiards table. Billions. Billions. I play billions at the table. There's going to be a giant class action over the high cost of EpiPens. That's nice. UPS worker planning mass shooting had 20,000 rounds of ammo and a weapons cache. Police say. I know 20,000 pounds of ammo, rounds of ammo sounds like a lot, but it's actually just like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 boxes of ammo. Just want to point that out. People buy ammo in large numbers because like it's expensive and you can buy it on sale. So that's like one of the most commonly exaggerated things regarding mass shootings and gun crime and stuff. Is like saying, oh, this guy had 50,000 rounds of ammo, and it's like, well, okay, well, 50,000 is actually a bit much, but this guy had 10,000 rounds of ammo, and that's a couple boxes. Like, that's it. That's like 10,000 rounds of ammo for a 9mm pistol takes up a box like that big. It's like up in the closet because he got a sale on fucking bullets, and he was like, ooh, a sale on bullets. I'll use those to shoot people. It's like a sensationalist thing, right? I will never shoot people, of course. That was my theoretical person that I was referring to there. Not an actual person, and certainly not myself. We're going to put another heater down here. And then we're going to smooth that. And then we're going to smooth that. We're going to put some lights in this hallway. Got all this extra furniture. Love to sell it. Somebody can show up and be the person to sell it. What the fuck, dude? Now you're going to be like, I slept in a really dirty room? Recreation deprived. Intense pain. Well, he's got sensory mechanites and food poisoning. So, you know, that sucks. Oh, we finished the digging here. We can build my outdoor plaza. We promised it in our election campaign. That's 7. That's 5. I thought I had measured this, but I guess I didn't. 5, 6. Man, I could have sworn I measured that, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Math. Wait, we'll just go ahead and do that for now. Oh, one more there, like that. And then we're going to do that there, right? Yeah. And then we'll probably fill these gaps in too, so it's like fairly even looking. And then we'll build another stele. It's like there's not room for it yet. I don't know why we're building stele. Why not? That's your deal, Montoya. How you doing? Departing on a shuttle in 21 days. Slave price 1,000. Well, we're not going to sell them. Not a fan of selling people into slavery. You know, just not really my thing. Go ahead and do this and this though. And we're gonna do this as well. Well, why don't you dig instead? Dig a hole. What? Oh, dig. Stop. No, come back and dig. You're a digger. Dig. Fuck me. What? That was it. 1:30. I said I would play until I rage quit this, so I guess I'm gonna keep playing. I don't really have anything going on. I'm gonna take a break later, but not yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now this is 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Miscellaneous. Marble Stele. Rotate? You can't rotate. Escape. 1, 2, 3. No. Why is that retarded? Is it just like random which one it picks? Because that doesn't make any fucking sense. One, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Smooth. Remove roof. The roof. The roof is removed. We'll put some decorative plants out there at some point. You gotta have a public park, right? Alright, so the next thing we're gonna do is dig out this room. This is gonna be Prairie Dog room? Prairie Dog and Mule. Are you guys married? Are you hooked up? What's the deal? Yeah, you're married. So Prairie Dog and Mule are gonna move into this room once it's ready. Gotta get these people out of the science lab. Or the slab, as it were. Other new news? Coder charged in massive CIA leak portrayed as vindictive. AP. A software engineer on trial in the largest leak of classified information in CIA history was, quote, prepared to do anything, unquote, to betray the federal agency, prosecutors said on Monday. As a defense attorney argued, the man had been scapegoated for a breach that exposed secret cyber weapons and spying techniques. This sounds a lot familiar. A Manhattan... Why is this stele different than the stele that I previewed? Artwork by Decay. What? Oh, that's the title. An engraving on this furniture resembles an empty toque. A group of snakes to the left of the main scene conveys the emotions of agony. Okay. Hey, geothermal. Wow. It took for fucking ever. Do this. I wanted these to be the same. Now they're not the same, and it looks fucking stupid. I love random shit that I'm not in control of in a game where everything's about you being in control of it. Reaction cut. I didn't make a reaction cut. I just said it. Now I'm not even bothering to do a reaction cut. I'm just saying reaction cut. Man, we gotta get those guys in a separate room because holy shit, is everyone gonna be bothered by that. So if they ever introduce babies into this game, I really hope that birth control is like super easy. Like you just take one compacted steel and you put it in your bits, and then you don't have any problems, right? Because I don't ever want my pawns to have babies. That's really messed up. Also, I never play a game long enough for the benefit from that. Alright, so anyways, a Manhattan jury heard conflicting portrayals of Joshua Schulte, a former CIA coder accused of sending the anti-secrecy group WikiLeaks, a large portion of the agency's computer hacking arsenal, tools the agency had used to conduct espionage operations overseas. Schulte left a trail of evidence despite learned attempts to erase his digital fingerprints. Okay. Assistant U.S. Attorney Matthew LaRouche said in closing arguments, Schulte became disgruntled at the CIA, he said, and took meticulous steps to plan and cover up the theft. Alright. Yeah, I mean, okay, that's interesting. I don't really have an opinion on that. I don't know enough about the context. Turning over the tools is interesting. Like, let's compare that with what's his name? Edward Snowden. Snowden outed the existence of a program of domestic spying by the NSA. This guy just gave away the tools to WikiLeaks for some reason. That's weird, isn't it? That's like handing a bunch of guns to WikiLeaks and being like, these kill people. Like, what is the point of that exactly? This is funny. He's standing on the bed the other guys are sleeping on and smoothing the wall. That's funny. These guys are like, oh, we're trying to sleep in here. Recreation starved. There's a bunch of there's a rec room. We got a pool table. We got poker. We got Game of We got chairs. No TV though. Yet. So there's a profound difference between those two. U.S. runner Molly Seidel finishes her first ever marathon and qualifies for the Olympics. She surprised even herself over the weekend by coming in second at the Olympic marathon trials in Atlanta, which is her debut race at marathon distance. So that's interesting. That's interesting. Her second race at that distance, and she managed to come in second place. Do people actually like watch running in the Olympics and they're like, "Oh, this is exciting"? I don't think so. Like, I don't believe you if you do. If you say you do, you're full of shit. It seems unlikely. Let's look back here. Need warm clothes. No, not really. Right. What are these in here for? Oh, they got destroyed before. Guy, how can you destroy an entire metal toolbox when you're pissed off? You're like, I'm gonna tear this place to the ground. It's like, fuck. Really? You're gonna do that? A marble wall. Alright, so we got like a little public plaza out here. Or do you like plazas? Good. Great. Alright, let's get a couple more bedrooms done. We'll do these two. And we'll go ahead and quickly smooth those as well. Oh yeah, let's put some lamps out here. 2021, 2019, 2020. So Bass and Deer, are they married? Yeah. Deer Prairie Dog. We have somebody else named Prairie Dog, but Deer Prairie Dog. Finch Basulo. Too many people's names are the same. I'm Harry Potter. I'm Harry Potter. I'm not Harry Potter. I lied. It was a lie and I want to apologize. AOC says, what do they call doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results? If we do not run a strong progressive candidate that directly addresses the core crises Crises? Crises. She said crises, but I think you'll find that it should be crises, which I actually think is spelled the same way. Americans face, we take a major risk. The time is now, vote at Bernie Sanders. I'd like to point out that Ocasio-Cortez is not eligible to run for president, and it's not in the race and has endorsed Bernie Sanders, which is something that a progressive would do, but not something that Elizabeth Warren ever did when she wasn't running for president. Good point. Smiley face. Yeah, you guys reinstall. This goes here. This goes here. And then reinstall that there. Put that there. Put that there. That there. That there. That there and that there. And smooth it. And then vents. It's this supposed to be deer and bass. I find they don't go to better bedrooms unless you force them, and that's a little weird, isn't it? You guys are married, right? Yes. Green, sleeping on. There's a rock in his bed, but he's like, nah, this is great. What an improvement over the fucking science lab. Camel Leopard Rago. How you doing, Montoya? Montoya. My name is Montoya. Let's put a game of in here. Oh, that doesn't work. Then you think they fixed this? Because for the longest time, turning the game of or the chess table meant it couldn't work. Like people would never play it. I don't know what this will do. I guess we'll see. We'll see. I have a feeling it won't work for anything. Is this a stool? Yeah. I took a long time to break that stool. How much longer you got? So can you use it? We'll see. I don't think anyone will ever see anybody use that because I think it only works when it's oriented this way. This game's a little weird about that. It's kind of like it's marked for orientation, but it doesn't actually enforce it, and it's just strange. That was definitely the way with 1.0 though, or 1.x, 1.0x, OXXO, 1.xo. What we should get is smithing, machining. So we can bust down these guys. Bust them. Bust them makes me feel good. I'm sorry. Hold on. What's your name? What is his name? Ghostbusters theme is Ray Parker Jr. Yeah, sorry, Ray? Yeah. Did you just said busting makes me feel good? Yeah. Do you maybe think that lyric could be, maybe misinterpreted? That maybe saying busting makes me feel good would, could be misinterpreted as having a sexual connotation. Uh, uh, I mean, maybe, but I mean, okay, yeah, maybe I'll rework that one. That's what happened. That's what happened in real life. That was funny. With my headphones on, I kind of look like Mickey Mouse. Oh, Mickey Mouse. Is that what Mickey Mouse sounds like? I don't actually know. I never met the man or the mouse. I guess he's a mouse, isn't he? He's not a man. He's a mouseman. I am not afraid of any ghosts. Trapped indoors. Recreation starved, really? I mean, we got amusements. There's amusements there. There's amusements there. There's amusements there. Smoothing rocks. That sounds fun, right? Smoothing rocks. Right. Anything else interesting about voting going on this early? Fairdy? When you delocalize, you get a bunch of stuff you don't understand. I highly recommend it. Tolga. There's like a bunch of trending threads about Turkish footballers. It's like, I don't know anything about these guys. I've never heard these names ever. Who's Tolga? Cycling, NBA, trending worldwide cruise. Somebody's baby. That's trending? No, it's just being mixed with some other cruise. Go vote. I mean, only if you're supposed to vote. Are you supposed to vote? Then you should go vote. Have you already voted? Don't vote again. Because you're only allowed to vote one time. Because you didn't know. I had to register today as a member of my of the affiliated party to the Democrats, which is interesting because in Illinois you don't have to register. You just request the ballot. You don't have to like select anything. Here you where I am now in a place, you have to actually engage with an official record keeping device and acknowledge that you've made a choice. It's not really a problem, but it's weird. I would, never. I am not a member of that party, nor am I a member of any Democratic Party. I wouldn't want to be the member of any party that would have me as a member. Is that right? That's like a horrible version of Groucho's famous saying. I wouldn't want to be a member of a party that would have me as a party member. That's not what Groucho sounds like at all. The Marx Brothers are great. Like I should really watch more Marx Brothers. I really like Carl. Lol, you like a joke? I'm sorry, the joke's dead. It didn't make it. No! Joke! How could you do this to me, joke? I mean, it's no bustin' makes me feel good. That's all I'm saying. That will go down in infamy. In infamy. Go and get vaccinated. Okay. From what? What should we be vaccinated for? People still vote unironically? Shake my head. I can't vote today. We got hit by a tornado. And wash your hands. Oh, okay. Vaccine are the devil's brew. Vote Trump 2020. Okay. I closely associate those two thoughts. I voted early, and thanks for the reminder on needing to update my vaccinations. Strange. Oh my god, components. Oh my god. Strange vaccinations. It's David Bowie's song about vaccinations. Vaccinations by David Bowie. If people refuse, are you gonna jump out of the bushes and be like, "Bam, flu shot"? Don't inject people with your semen or flu shots. Stop telling them what to do. If they don't get vaccinated, they all go extinct, and the problem is gone. Ooh, people are the problem. That's classy. Classy. I accidentally got vaccinated twice. Well, now you're twice as autistic. There ought to be a place that handles both these things, voting and vaccinations. I'm not sure I agree. Let's see. Cougars. Oh my god. You bred cougars? It's either come out here and face the remaining cougars who make it through the traps, or get eaten by cougars one by one. Are any of them gonna make it? This last guy is gonna make it. No, he died. He weaved when he should have wove. Thank God. Thank God. We're okay. I can't believe we finally found components. I got confused and I voted for COVID-19 in the Democratic primary. I don't completely regret it. That's kind of funny. I give that like a 4 of 10. Go vaccinate and get voted. Oh yeah, having a beer after a flu shot is like a free hallucination. Vasa voted or vocinated. Don't tell me what to do. And then do steroids. Yes. That's creeping me out. It's like an animation of a dog shaking its head like yes. Buy a gun and cigarettes. Yeah, America. Wait, what vaccination do I get? Strange vaccination. Today's the day. Go vote for those F-rated NRA candidates. David Hogg, that is one of the kids who went to that school that got shut up. His name is slipping my mind. Majorie Stoneman Douglas High School. That's what it is. And he made himself into a spokesman for severe gun ownership restrictions, which is an interesting choice. Then everybody forgot about him because he's just a teenager with a big mouth. He says that I voted for every candidate the NRA gave an F to. Thanks for the help at NRA. Okay, I mean that's an interesting principle to vote on, I guess. You know, vote on your criteria. I vote on restricting rights and privileges. It's Super Tuesday. Go for a vote. It's time to go vote for Joe Biden if you live in Alabama, California, Texas, Tennessee, Maine, Massachusetts, Virginia, North Carolina, Arkansas, Colorado, Minnesota, Oklahoma, Utah, or Vermont. Really? Dude, does anybody really want to vote for him? I have a feeling that people are voting for Joe Biden largely because the belief that Joe Biden is like a better chance at winning or something like that, rather than Joe Biden is like more desirable. So yeah, in the state I live in, we only voted for the primary. There was no additional votes. It's a very unique setup in this state, and it's new. I'm new to me, but it's also just not normal. Like they do some really weird shit here. So the actual primary for the November election, which includes like statewide offices and the presidency and stuff like that, is in August. So the only thing we voted on today was the presidential primary. That's it. That blows me away, because in Illinois and specifically in Chicago, you vote like all the fucking time. Like there's a vote like every 4 months for something. It really seems that way. And so like here it's just a little odd. They have like they seem to have like a politics is undesirable thing here. Like they seem to believe that people shouldn't be participating in politics year round or something like that, because their legislative session is very short as well. And it really seems like based on an ethos of like, we don't want politics to what? Okay. I thought I did that right, but apparently I did that wrong. It really seems like they don't want politics to be professional. And I honestly think that's a little odd. I think I don't like it. Like, I don't necessarily want everyone to be a professional in politics, but I really do want politicians working year round. Like I really want them addressing problems and making law and making decisions all the time. I don't want them like home every summer or something like that. That seems really inefficient, especially since it seems fundamentally based on an idea that government is bad. And I think government is largely good / innocuous. Maybe. But the idea of people not being in office year round, it's like a really antiquated government policy. Like it's like laws are bad, governments are bad. That's really naive and juvenile, if you ask me. But this entire state appears to have that as like a... Oh my god, there's a mad turkey. This entire state appears to have that as like a group philosophy. Like, laws are bad. What you doing, Green? You wandering around in the freezer, yeah? That's nice. Why, life's too good for you here?
Yes, why, that's a good point. Life is actually far too good for me here. I would like to suffer somewhere. Could you give me a place where I didn't have a lovely room with lovely furniture made of marble in it? Could I live in a sewer? Would that be possible at all? I would like to live with a whole bunch of dead bodies.
I don't know why Green sounds like that, but he does. I know that.
Could you make me suffer?
Could you make me suffer? Let's see. Hipster girl Molly Knox Ostertag. Ostertag? Yeah. I voted for Bernie. I've been thinking and reading about this for a year, but the events of yesterday, establishment Dems trying to stop his nomination. You could have used parenthetical commas there. You did not use two spaces and a hyphen. Solidified for me that he's the one we need. I feel good about my vote and this movement, and I'm excited. She looks like she's like maybe 15 to 25, so I'm hoping that she was in the legal part of that. But that does not surprise me at all. Sanders has very robust support among over 20s. I'm sorry, over 20s, under 30s. All right. I'm going to quit. but because I did not rage quit this today, I'm going to come back. Let me save. Okay, a reaction cut. I'm out of here. I'll see you guys. Bye. Thanks for stopping by.